Yep. It's another Pokemon episode. Let's go! That was really cringy, I'm sorry. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Katelyn, and yes, today we're doing another Pokemon episode. I know last week we just did a Pokefusion, but I was like, you know, I kind of want to do another Pokemon thing, and there's been one on my list that I've been meaning to do for a while. So today we're actually not doing creature stuff, but instead we're doing the reverse. We're taking Pokemon and designing them how they would look as humans. So I really love this challenge, and I've seen a lot of amazing ones online before, and I thought I would take a shot at it and see what we'd make today. And this one is super overdue because I think it was like last year or the year before, I went to like Saboten and took a picture of this really cute couple that were like a Goldeen and a Seeking, and I was like, I'm gonna draw you guys one day, and I'm gonna do something similar and draw a lot of Pokemon people, and that didn't happen. So now we're gonna do it now, because I just really want to do it and I think it'd be a lot of fun. So I have a random Pokemon generator here. Today we're gonna pick 3 different Pokemon that we are going to take and redesign as characters. So I wanted to give myself a challenge and not just pick my favorite 3 Pokemon, because, you know, if I could pick, it would be like Charizard and like Arcanine and some other Pokemon that I can't think of right now. Anyway, I'd pick like 3 of my favorites, and I feel that would already be like too easy just to pick something I like. So I really wanted to push myself and try a completely random Pokemon. All right, so let's see what we got for our first one. I have all regions turned on. I have every Pokemon possible. So let's see what we get. This might be great, or it could be awful. Oh my gosh, we got Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn? Really? I have kind of an idea. I think I got an idea. All right, so we got Rhyhorn. Let me get the next one. Oricorio? I don't even know this Pokemon. This was probably from Sun and Moon, which I never beat. Oh, I was sad I never finished that game. But either way, like, that's an interesting one. Okay, so that's the second one. And then for our third one, we got Suicune. That'll be cool. Okay, I'm pretty happy with 2 of them. I don't know as much about this one. I'm behind on my Pokemon games. So yeah, the only one I'm really hesitant on is this one, because I think I'm gonna have to do some research on what this Pokemon is and probably see more than just its sprite. But in terms of like Suicune and Rhyhorn, I think I can make something pretty cool out of those. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in and do a sketch of all 3 of these, try to figure out what their characters would look like, and then we will dive in with the line art and color and go from there. I'll see you guys in a bit. So I first started off with kind of trying to, I guess, block out what these characters would look like and try to capture what their personalities would be like just from their pose, and then later on brainstorming what clothing they would wear to go along with both the look of the Pokemon and kind of the persona or character that I built in my head based off of the different Pokemon. And I wanted to make sure that each of the Pokemon people had the very key characteristics that really define the Pokemon. For example, the Oricorio has those fans and like intricate headdress and skirt, so I wanted to make sure that was for sure on the character. The Rhyhorn has really awesome plated armor all over its body, so I was like, what better thing to do than a cool armor guy? And I wanted to make sure to show all the different spikes and textures that are on the original Rhyhorn within the armor itself. And then finally with the Suicune, I got to kind of play around with this one a lot and push some of the boundaries in terms of, I guess, the clothing style and whatnot. But I made sure that the crest was present along with the long flowing hair, the colors, and I guess, I don't know what you would call those, I guess the flowing white ribbon tails, had to make sure those were in. So I just wanted to make sure all of them had very similar characteristics to the original Pokemon, but also they had kind of their own personality and human look. So after I blocked that out and got a general idea of what I was wanting for each character, I went in and did a line art for all of them to have a nice clean outer edge to all of them and really show off the different details that I added to their character designs. And then after the line art phase, I laid in a base color of what color I thought would be most prominent, or I guess most common in each design, and then went in and started doing the detailing and blocking out the bigger chunks of color based off of the Pokemon, along with based off of their character designs. So I made sure to use similar colors that were already on the Pokemon palette. For the Oricorio, I wanted to make sure the skirt and the headdress and the floral were all in the same color family, if not the exact same color from the Pokemon. The Rhyhorn, I wanted him to have that slate gray armor just like the Pokemon, but I also got to play around with him and the Oricorio's skin tones and their eye colors. The Rhyhorn's eyes are, I think they're like an orangey red, so it was a nice little pop of color to his look overall, so I really like how the Rhyhorn looks in general. And then Suicune was also really fun to kind of block out and figure out the colors, because the original Pokemon is blue and white with like a darker blue, but I'm like, well, this kimono royal outfit has multiple layers, so I should kind of experiment and push some of those layers in the same color family, but, you know, try some other colors to go along with that deep sea blue. So after I added in the base colors for all the characters, I started going in with a highlight and shadow effect to add both some texture and a little bit of depth to the characters themselves. Alright, and we are all done with these 3 Pokemon turned into people, and I really like these. I think they turned out really cute, and I just love their designs overall. I felt like Suicune, since she's like a legendary, or he, I don't know if the Pokemon got a gender, but either way, I made Suicune this amazing imperial royal goddess type of looking character, and I think she looks really awesome. And then Rhyhorn, since he has all this plated armor all around him, I wanted to make sure to give him like a warrior armor-esque look, and I really love his armor overall. It might not be super practical with some of these spiky things, but it looks cool and I like it. And then finally, the third one, I think it was named Oricorio, I think was the name of it. This final bird Pokemon, I really like how this character looks overall, and the certain form for this Pokemon looks very similar to like Hawaiian traditional dancers. And this Pokemon in particular had multiple different forms that seemed to involve some type of like dance or movement to go along with the different forms it took. So I thought this was very fitting for this particular form. So I really like how all 3 of these turned out. It was a lot of fun to do, and I would love to hear what you guys think of them and what Pokemon you might want to see me do in the future. Just think of like what Pokemon you would love to see as a human and leave it down in the comments below. That would be awesome. And if you aren't already, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have new videos every week. And also let me know what you guys think of, I guess, this whole video overall, because I tried a little bit of a different approach in terms of like formatting and editing. It was similar to what I did for the Animal Crossing one, but I didn't zoom as much just to make sure that you could see the whole character and the whole process during the drawing. And I just want to know what you guys think. Like, if you like this, if you don't, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So thanks again, guys, for stopping by and checking out this video, and I will see you all next week for another video. Bye, everybody.